If you think that either unrealistic job demands or poor work-life balance are the #1 reasons for early burnout and lower productivity, you are wrong. So if you are a content creator or a corporate employee and are feeling burned out, this is a must-watch video for you. And if you stick till the end, you'll learn powerful science-backed techniques from 3 best-selling self-help books, which if applied diligently will save you from burnout. Now pay attention to the following story. It contains the answer. Mia Alvarez had dreamed of being an architect since she was 10. She absolutely loved designing buildings. At 27, she landed her first big solo project, a boutique hotel on the city's waterfront. The first night, she stayed in her office until midnight, sketching, erasing, and sketching again. The next week, she barely saw her friends and family. Weeks turned into months. Her desk was buried under coffee cups, pencils, and blueprints with furious red scribbles. She told herself to start over if the design wasn't good enough. If I can just make it perfect, this will be my masterpiece. But each time she got close, she found a flaw in the design. A measurement was incorrect. The curvature of the atrium felt off. Nothing satisfied her. At 3 a.m. one Tuesday, sitting in the glow of her monitor, her hands were trembling. Her shoulders ached. Her eyes burned from staring at the screen. The deadline loomed, and her design was still unfinished. She felt empty. Mia hadn't realized it yet, but she was completely burned out. And the fuel that had kept the fire going, her relentless perfectionism, had burned her from the inside out. Burnout is real. In 2025, 66% of U.S. workers reported that they were burned out, while 82% are at risk. In the UK, 39% of employees suffer from burnout. Across the world, this figure rises to 50%. Burnout is not only about working too much, but also about bleeding yourself dry, chasing perfection. Every year, thousands of passionate beginners quit their dream jobs, YouTube channels, or startups, not because they're lazy or untalented, but because they fall into the perfectionism trap. Research conducted by the Personality and Individual Differences Journal shows that perfectionists experience 68% higher burnout rates than their peers. Why? Because perfection keeps moving the finish line. You never cross it, so you never feel done, only drained. If you are finding this video beneficial, please subscribe to my channel for more such content. Here are 3 practical steps to help you rid yourself of the bug of perfectionism and prevent burnout. First, start small and build momentum. This has been suggested by James Clear in his book, Atomic Habits. Instead of obsessing over a flawless end product, focus on small, consistent actions that get you moving. Use the 2-minute rule. Scale any new task down so it takes 2 minutes or less to start. This step lowers the psychological resistance to starting and bypasses perfectionist paralysis. Each completed micro-task triggers a dopamine reward loop, reinforcing the habit and building sustainable progress without burnout. Second, practice self-compassion as suggested by Brené Brown in her book, The Gifts of Imperfection. When you stumble on a task, replace "I'm a failure" with "I'm learning." Speak to yourself like a trusted friend. Self-compassion lowers levels of cortisol and increases oxytocin, which promotes feelings of safety and resilience. Brain imaging studies show it also activates the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for rational thinking and emotional regulation, making it easier to recover from setbacks instead of spiraling into burnout. Third, work in focused intervals as mentioned by Cal Newport in his book, Deep Work. Instead of endlessly grinding, schedule short, distraction-free deep work sessions of 60-90 minutes, followed by intentional breaks. This exercise helps to maximize cognitive performance by engaging the prefrontal cortex in sustained attention bursts, while breaks allow the default mode network to consolidate learning and restore mental energy. This keeps creativity high and reduces exhaustion. Always remember, burnout doesn't come from doing too much. It comes from never feeling like what you've done is enough. Don't let perfection steal your joy, your health, or your dreams. Start small, be kind to yourself, and remember, done is better than perfect.